Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. In this video, we're going to focus mainly on the console table, a bit of furniture here for the sketch model. Once again, useful tools to have around: our corkback ruler, X-Acto knife, scissors, a pencil or pen of some sort, tacky glue, super glue. Let's begin. With your scissors or X-Acto knife, this time I'm going to go for scissors. Let's go ahead and remove this section of board so we can work with it in a bit of a smaller scale, so we don't have so much information that we have to deal with. Keep all of these handy. You might want to use them later. So we're going to go ahead and start by cutting out the shape in its entirety. Then we'll deal with the scoring to make the folds happen. If you feel comfortable freehanding, by all means, give it a shot. I will probably pick up my ruler here in 1 second, just because it's good practice. If you do decide to use your ruler, remember, line it up along the edge with which you wish to cut. Make sure that all of our digits are far enough away from the cutting edge that we run no risk if there's a slight accident. Point off your cutting piece, 45-degree angle, hold just like a pencil, drag right across. Once again, it's not a what, it's not a race, right? Take your time. This time equals safety. My fingers are to the side and away from the blade as I pull through this cut. There we go. All right, so this is the basic starting shape. Please note that when you cut this section here, and this section here, that the blade should just skate inside this little line right here. You want to cut to that line, but not through it, if that makes sense. All right? Cut to this line, but not through it. So now we're going to start scoring. This particular scoring operation is completely on the surface. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines to score. Let's begin. Remember, scoring is not cutting completely, but it is breaking the surface tension. So we can go ahead and fold that material over here in 1 second. And remember, if you happen to cut too far and separate the piece you're working on from its body, that's why we have trusty Scotch tape. That's why we have a couple different glues. It'll glue right back together just fine. So now that I've scored this piece, I'm going to go ahead and make a little rectangle out of it. folding down side piece, and then side piece, which ends up becoming the front. And you'll see now that if I straighten these two edges up, that they'll meet pretty handily right on that corner. So let's go ahead and put some glue on this edge right here. I'm going to use a super glue because I don't want to wait for too long. Don't have to hold the piece until it's dry. Just a little bead will do you. If you happen to have a little bit of a glop, like I do right here, go ahead and take one of your little offcuts of Bristol and paper and just drag it off of there. Now, fold this into place. Just like that. Remember, don't glue yourself to yourself. It's painful. No. I squeezed too hard. Back to it. Let that dry. Just a little bit. While that's drying, you can come back with your glue and across this top edge here. Go ahead and put a little glue there as well. Once again, you can use the super glue or you can use the tacky glue. Both are well suited for these tasks. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just a little squeeze and a drag. Now, I'm going to take this, what I call the lid, and at that score point, just fold it right down on top of itself. And give it a press until that glue sets. Once again, if you see any extra bit of glue kind of squeezing out, go ahead and take that little piece that you had earlier and just drag the corner clean. And there you have a little console table. That'll be a great acting moment for our tiny model, right? It's a destination for our actors to go in that upstage hallway. All right, as always, if you need help, give me a ring, drop me an email. Thanks, gang. See you on the other side.